Happy New Year! I hope you had a magical break with a lot of offline time, me time, family time, tuning in time, anything that you wished for when the stuff got crazy at the end of last year. For the next decade, I wish you a lot of clarity in deciding what to wish for actually, a lot of courage and inspiration in making your dreams happen, and the most amazing tribe lifting you up and forward along the way. I tried gifting all of this to myself as well. By now, you know that I'm a big fan of all kinds of self-discovery practices, so if you have something fancy for me, let me know. And if you arrive to the end of this episode, you'll also hear what I wish to get from you as my gift for this season. So if you're listening to this, I have 3 messages for you. First, a huge message of gratitude to every one of my followers. Thank you so much for tuning in, following, sharing, commenting. I wouldn't be recording any of this now if it wasn't for the massive support and feedback that you keep on giving me, so thank you. Second, a very special message of gratitude goes to my team, nudging me to pursue this idea, for my family and my partner supporting me every single day on this path, for all the wise men and women who came into my life along the way and helped co-shape Lights on Europe into what it is now. And third, a special message of gratitude goes to our guests, for opening up to shed light on their personal stories rather than general policies they're working on, for passionately talking about their mission in life, for their vulnerability, for admitting the journey that can be painful or blurry at times. So I'm convinced that this is the kind of conversations that we are all craving after many years of overachieving mantras and the madness that has been fed to us through all kinds of channels. Which makes me feel like reminding ourselves a little bit about what Lights on Europe is about, where we were born and what we're growing into. My 2019 was huge, an ultimate self-expression experience as I was touring my country, campaigning in the European elections. I spoke to thousands of you, hopefully brought you new insights about the backstage of European policies, and understood a lot about what you're craving, and that you're craving many more such authentic conversations about what Europe is, what it's not, what it could become, and what I believe can make it possible. So, a huge part of this wisdom are actually the amazing souls who dedicated their careers to co-creating the EU in Brussels. They are incredibly smart and humble, often invisible, but committed to working hard in the fields that they're so passionate about. And so that's how Lights on Europe came about. I hope it became for you a valuable access to the human stories behind the story of Brussels. I hope it serves you as a bridge to get to know the people that I had a chance to meet on my way and learn from their experience, be inspired by their passion and the way of dealing with challenges that they encounter on their life journey. So since our launch in autumn of 2019, we brought you 18 episodes. 1/3 of them were in Slovak language. So if you're Slovak or Czech, let me know if you actually appreciate this, or if you don't care and English is equally good for you, because this gives us access to a slightly bigger pool of potential guests. In 2020, you will have plenty of other opportunities to accompany me on my journey of working on EU policies, which range from everything from Brexit to equality policies. And through that, also get access to listening to people from all walks of Brussels life. From a normally invisible climate change policymaker to very visible spokesperson, or from a teacher to a top politician, or from a dating expert to an Olympic sportswoman. All this is already prepared for you. So, which one of these got you most excited and curious? I hope that you'll enjoy what's coming and that this podcast will become one of your weekly social vitamins, as I like calling them. After every episode, I wish that you leave with a feeling of a wow, inspiration, or learning. So let me know if and when it does, and when it doesn't work for you. Let's make this an exchange rather than me shooting out a recording to your world without having any feedback in return. This is already great, but I hope that in 2020 we will upgrade to a new level of our relationship, which will be much more bi-directional communication. So what's the gift that you can give me? Leave a review, follow us on Instagram, invite 5 friends to follow us, share the link to the Spotify or iTunes podcast with some of your family and friends. Actually, let's make it a habit, not just with Lights in Europe, but any podcast that you appreciate, because sharing is caring. My humble piece of wisdom is that we all have a responsibility to be a beam of light in the lives of those around us, because sharing of these words of inspiration that come our way can actually change the lives of those around us on a daily basis. So thank you so much. I really look forward to our journey that's ahead of us in 2020. Wish you all the best, and I look forward to hearing from you. Bye!